if you want to expand your audience and get a bigger audience or get like mainstream, TikTok and YouTube is definitely the way to go. But it's not that easy. Like, for example, I have a TikTok account right now, but it's like a small one. I'm just re-uploading my stuff from Twitter to TikTok.
Monad King, and thanks a bunch for joining the podcast. I wanted to have you for some time. I love your content. You're very, very funny in the space that is filled with the drama. I want to know who were you before crypto and what first pulled you into this rabbit hole we call crypto.
All right, so yes, start studying computer science for like 2 years, and I quickly realized that coding is not for me. I'm not the guy who sits alone from the front of the desktop and don't have interaction with people. I need the interaction with human beings, and so from the coding side, I went to the marketing. I taught pretty much everything by myself. Then I landed a job in a marketing agency in Web2, where I mostly focused on social media marketing, SEO, ads, and all this kind of work. This worked pretty well for like 3-4 years almost. And while I was doing this, I already was in touch with crypto. I joined crypto in 2021. See a lot of things. I was just a community member. I had a small account, not a big deal. And I saw my friends.
But you started building your account back then from 2021?
No. It was just a small account. Had like 500 followers. Just a community member. I was hanging out in Discords and different stuff. There was the NFT season, where I was deep into the NFTs. And in 2023, one of my friends I've met in the journey, he was working in a crypto company, and he was like, "Bro, you got already background in marketing. Why don't you want to start working with Web3? I got a job here. I'm doing the same shit as you're doing pretty much, but it's way more fun." So I was like, yeah, that sounds like an idea. And then I found like Monad. It was like pretty early, 2023, and I was like, yeah, that could be my a chance to build a new account in a new ecosystem with a new community. And so I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go full into this. Start building my account. I become a name in Monad. I was like tapped into the community. Did a lot of stuff for them. And early 24, Monad offered me a job offer in the community team to build their Telegram. It was back in the days. It was the Purgatory. And I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it.
Yeah, so basically you were onboarded by a friend from Web 2 into Web3, and you joined pretty early into the Monad community. You became an OG into the Monad community, and from that point, how did you actually land the job to Monad?
So basically, I did a lot of work for them in the beginning. I was like in the Telegram chat. I was active every day. I showed them pretty much what I can do, how I can handle the community, how I can talk to the people. People already tagged me, everywhere. They thought like I'm also some sort of a team already. So from that, yeah, they saw my work pretty much for like over half a year. And that's what I recommend to a lot of people, to a lot of newbies who have no reference in the space. Show them what you can do. Go there, go full on your skills. Do what you can do the best, and show them proof of work pretty much. and
Yeah, built in
that worked
public.
well for me. Exactly, and that helped me a lot.
Did your computer science skills help you in some way with the community work?
Not pretty much with the community work, but in the understanding of the technical background, yeah, understand the product, understand the space, understand the tech pretty much. I mean, I'm not a tech guy, like most of the time when I listen to dev talks, I don't understand shit. um, but I have some technical background, and that helped me to basically understand what we're doing here, and that helped me also like getting into crypto easily, without like hiccups and shit. So but the community aspect didn't help me much. That was more my social skills I do have. So
Where did you learn the
yeah,
social skills? Did you learn did you apply the social skills from Web 2 into Web 3?
um, I wouldn't say. I mean, the social skills. That's a thing a lot of people are asking me, and it's a thing you don't really learn. You either have it or you have it not. It's kind of difficult to say. Like, I had a lot of talks with marketing guys who had to ask me like, "Yo, how can I improve my social skills and all this stuff?" And the only real answer I had, and it's kind of funny, but the only real answer I have to train your social skills is go alone out in a bar or somewhere and find friends. Make friends there alone. If you can make friends alone, that's the first step to improve like your social skills and to be like more the social guy. It's hard to learn the skills. You can't really read it or study your social skills.
For me,
It's
I can tell you what worked for me, and it actually worked a lot. So I'm kind of an introvert, but I didn't want to be an introvert, right? So what actually really helped me was doing this podcast, because I started over a year ago, started going to conferences, starting speaking only in English, and now I'm just like going to the gym and actually starting talking with people for no reason, But I didn't do that before.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You need to start talking to people, get from your out of your comfort zone, and then it's a slowly process. It's not like from one day to another day. For me, it was easy because I always was like that. I'm always an extrovert guy. I like to be like with a lot of people, engage with many people. Was back in the school too. I
You
was
are the
like always the
popular
guy.
guy?
Yeah, I was the popular guy.
No shame in that, brother. No shame in that.
I wasn't always the popular guy. I was in the early days. I was a loner, and then when I changed my character, I become like the popular guy when I grow up, But yeah, the last years was like that. So it was always like, and I always needed, I need like to be with people. I like events a lot. I like to engage with the people in real life.
Are you doing the conference season right now? Token 2049, Dev Connect?
No, I skipped it for the reason I'm locking in before mainnet now. I start working with a second guy for my videos. So we want to lock in together and just produce as many videos as possible before mainnet to pump it.
So your focus is still in the Monad ecosystem.
Exactly, 100%. And my goal is to dominate the video creator scene. There's a lot of things coming in the future. I'm building like in the background with like other creators. We're gonna do like collabs, and there's things in the cooking. I also built the VCC. It's like a chat for all the video creators on Monad, for all the clippers. So we learn each other. We give feedbacks. We have a stream once a week with a with the pipeline guys, where we analyze like work from other guys, give feedbacks, give tips and tricks,
So are
stuff
you
like that.
working with Danny?
Yeah, I'm working with Danny on that part. Yeah, Danny, Yasab, and Savant. These guys, yeah. And we have the stream once a week on Friday. It's just a small stream. We don't make it public, like no big marketing or something. It's just for us, for the people in the chat, so they can learn and yeah, and evolve.
Yeah, I like that. And what kind of platforms are you focusing right now? I know you are doing Twitter and TikTok. Everybody from the content game that I'm talking, because we are now in this creator meta, and everybody wants this kind of content, and they are leaning towards TikTok. Do you feel like you need Twitter and TikTok, Twitter and TikTok, and YouTube and Instagram? What do you think is the best formula for virality?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I mean, if you want to expand your audience and get a bigger audience or get like mainstream, TikTok and YouTube is definitely the way to go. But it's not that easy. Like, for example, I have a TikTok account right now, but it's like a small one. I'm just re-uploading my stuff from Twitter to TikTok, and honestly, it doesn't work well. It's like I'm getting some decent views. Sometimes I hit like 1,000 views, get like 20, 30 likes, which is okay for a small account on TikTok. But it's not really like something I can break out, you know.
But why do you feel is that? Is it that because Twitter is so niche that people actually don't look at TikTok? Because I recently started TikToking and I was looking for other creators like you. But every creator on TikTok is just talking about XRP and why you should buy it now and make 100x.
Exactly, and that's the thing on TikTok. People that don't really care about our lore, about our drama, they don't know who Threat Guy is, they don't know who Kingloui is, who all these other guys are. You know, they don't care about the Twitter lore thing, what we have, and pretty much the content that works on crypto is what you said. You know, how to make big gains, how other people made big gains and stuff like that. That's like, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
where I
the
want to
posy
focus.
content.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I want to work on my second account. Like, I'm building a new account now, which is going to be also a different name, not probably just Louis or something. Still kind of an easy name. That's also like really important things for creators when you want to start. People laugh about this, but the name is really, really important to have like a small, remindable name, you know, that people can quickly remind, you know, quickly remember, and not be like, I see like a lot of new creators, you know, they're starting like having long names and numbers in the name, or complicated names, you know. It's like, bros, take it easy, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
look,
like the same formula in business. Keep it simple, stupid.
exactly. Keep it simple, stupid. Exactly. So my new concept gonna be like more onto focusing on on gains, how other people made like from started from like 1,000 to 1 million, you know, see like success stories, touch also a bit into drama. So see like who was the biggest rugger, who was the biggest scammer, you know.
Yeah, I love that. I wanted to do something similar. To be
Yeah,
only like
because
the
people like drama. Yeah.
gossip girl of city.
Exactly. People like drama, you know. It's something, yeah, something we all have into us. It's a human thing, and I mean, for me too. Like if there's like a big drama on CT, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, looking into it, you know, engaging with the people. It's like fun to see rather than seeing always the same content all over again, and that's the thing we all missing on CT a bit. You know, we're not our content lacks of entertainment. You know, there are like a few guys who are starting into it, but But if
Yeah, you
if
have
you
those Solana guys, but some of them are very
yeah,
cringe.
the Soul Jackies is, for example, Based House. It's
Yeah.
like entertainment, you know. You watch it. They made like the Pump Fun stunt now with the Hollywood sign. You know, a lot of things were going on, and that's something you like to watch, you know, and to see. That's why people like stuck on TikTok all day, you know, and like doom scrolling, because it's like entertainment content there, you know, and you want to watch it. Um, and most of the people on CT are like they want to get like alphas, you know, and it's more about like getting alphas or getting like a call or something, and the entertainment side is getting like left over. But I think more and more people realize that you need to be like also kind of entertaining. So people jump on this train and start doing funny things. You see like Clemente, the Bodogus guys, you know, they're doing a lot of funny reels. I like to watch it, you know, because it's like actually entertaining, and and they're doing
Yeah.
well.
But what do you think about virality? What makes a piece of content shareable in today's crypto space? I mean, how can you actually become viral in CT? Not talking about TikTok.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I still I've never made it like really viral to be like to get like a million views and stuff like that. But I think you need to you need to be on the trend. You need to be like fast on the trend. Like when something happens, you need to straight away create something on that event. And and then
I
it's about
always feel like
quality.
I'm too late when something happens. And I say,
Me too,
tonight
me
I'm
too.
just gonna do.
Me too. I can tell the difference. Like when something happened and 2 days later I drop the video, it doesn't get too many views. But if I drop the video like on the same day, it gets a views. And then you gotta be consistent. You know, it's not like coming from one day to another. You gotta do this for like a long term, and then you can hit like the virality. It's like viral videos or tweets are like not like every day, you know. It's like
Yeah, it's one in a million.
one in a million. So the magic is to stay consistent and and to be like quick on what you do. You saw this with Gabriel Haynes. I was following him like from the early days when he wasn't like so popular, and he did it really well. Like he was like all the big tweets, all the viral tweets that happened, he straight away created like videos on them, and then he replied with the videos on the
That's
tweet.
a good idea.
And that's the thing I'm also doing. Like if some tweet is fitting with my video, I'm just replying with my video there, you know, and show it to the people. And that worked really well for him. That worked really well. Then he got like shout out from Kobe, and his account like start pumping, and he's doing like cool content.
What's his handle?
Let me check 1 second. It's Gabriel Heinz.
Heinz. Okay.
I hope I say it right. He's doing really funny content. He's like crashing out all day with his machete, you know, and doing fun stuff. Yeah.
But what's your playbook for maintaining consistency when ideas or inspirations run dry? Because okay, you can chase the hype, but at some point maybe you want to do something original, maybe do some lore around Kingloui.
I mean, chasing the hype and not being original. I mean, you can be original and still chase the hype. You know, you just need to fit it in your own style. Like my style is, I create like different characters. You know, talk to myself in the videos, and this is like where you can fit like the hype into it, but also do like your own stuff that's like not fit to the hype. And that's work actually. Like I'm waking like every morning. Like I'm really creative in the morning. So and I wake up like really early, and that's like the time where I'm like sitting down, writing stuff down, writing scripts, um, getting like inspiration from other YouTuber, from big YouTube accounts. I'm watching like a lot of YouTube accounts who do like similar stuff to me, and try to adapt like the good things.
Yeah, and you adapted to the city lore because basically,
Exactly, exactly,
if you're not in city, nobody really understands our lore and the satire that you actually do. I love
exactly,
it a lot
exactly.
because I spend all my time on city, but regular folk, I don't know how much you can actually understand.
Yeah, that's the thing. On CT, we are literally building like content only for CT, and that's why this content doesn't work on TikTok. Because TikTok guys, they don't care about the CT lore. That's why you gotta adapt like a new content. And I'm working on this, but I still didn't figure it out really well. Like when I want to start with it, I want to be like 100% confirmed, 100% ready. So it's not going to be like a low quality thing, but like a high quality, because everything you start needs to be like needs to be in a professional manner. That's why I hired like an editor. I was doing my own videos in the beginning, but I didn't have the editing skills too much. So yeah, I started with a team, and now it's working like way better. And now we want to make it right on Twitter now. Start like becoming more viral, breaking out of the bubble. And if this works, and if this is set done, then I'm going to go to the next step on TikTok, and yeah, and figure out how it is. But for now, I'm not in a rush, and I don't want to be like, yeah. Again, I have my small account on TikTok where I'm just re-uploading the things, see if it's work or not. But yeah, it's pretty much the same audience that I have on X, so it's not like a big difference. So yeah, just waiting for now, see where things goes, and then yeah.
What do you feel are the top tips and tricks to actually build a personal brand? Because we've seen a lot of guys recently actually apply everything that it says there. My account is slowly growing. My reach sometimes is better, sometimes is worse. But what do you feel is most important to actually make a strong account and people to follow you and actually make an audience?
Um, it helps a lot to have a personality, to have your own personal branding. Like for me, again, it's like the video thing. Some people are like really good in threads. Some people are like really good in articles. Some are really good in shit posting, like Bandit, for example. He's a great shit poster. And he's
Yeah, or
funny,
Star
like
Platinum or Star Platinum on threads.
Star Platinum with the threads, exactly. And he's focusing on this and building hard on this. He's not like just doing it once in a while. He's doing it like every day. And this is important. If you find your niche, if you find your personality, go hard on this. Go really hard on this. Like don't like, for example, when I start like Friday nutting, I was preaching nutting everywhere, like everywhere. Everybody was using like nutting. Every day I was like, everything I was saying was nutting, and it branded, and that's like a thing in marketing in general. Like in Web 2, for example, when I was like doing like marketing for companies, we had to remind the people, you don't do a campaign only for 1 month. You continue, you're pushing it every day, every day, and until people get it like in their minds. And that's a thing. That's a thing on Twitter too. If you find your niche, your personality, work on this and go hard on this. Don't do like, don't be too soft, or don't say like, oh, maybe people get like oversaturated or something. No, just go hard on this. Go full, and yeah.
But from a more technical point of view, because, for example, some people say it's better to have like 300 replies, but those replies, some people say more like let's be more balanced, have like some high quality replies and maybe like some more basic replies. post at some constant hours? What do you feel works better in a more technical point of view or of how the algorithm works? Let's say you do everything perfect. You have the best videos, but right now you just have to hack the algorithm.
Yeah, for me, it works well now that I actually post like a banger a day. Trying to be like every day. That's what I worked out for me is like the videos. So I'm posting like every day, and that gives me pretty much the same engagement that I had when I did like 400 replies. So instead of doing like 400 replies, I do still a bunch of replies, like 150, 200 replies, but I stay like more quality, more like engaging into my own content with the replies, and have like a list of a few guys I know they reply back, they engage back. They're also big accounts, and having like a balance of the replies, of quality replies, and your banger content on a consistent. I think that's like the way to hack the algorithm. The algorithm likes like quality content, and they don't like too much. Yeah,
GM.
yeah,
GM
just
stuff.
like. I mean, even GM stuff works because this is like, if this content works for you and the GM posts get like a lot of likes and views, do it every day. You know, for some it works. I also realized that graphics and pictures works really well. So when I do a GM, I do like a funny selfie, and that blow up. You know, like that gets like a lot of engagement. So I'm doing it. I'm continuing. I'm looking like which post and which stuff like works for me, and then I'm just repeating it.
Yeah,
And
you
I
have
read
to
a really
analyze.
nice. Yeah, you have to analyze what works for you, and then just repeat it. You know, and
I've
that's
seen
what the
for
algorithm
me,
likes.
I've seen that for me, for example, what worked the best is when I have like a more personal post, more sentimental, something that happened back in the day, how it changed my life, something like this. It works a lot better.
Yeah, motivational tweets works. Yeah, I had a few ones. Yeah, 100%. And that's like a thing you can work on, because a lot of people feel like getting like burned out in the space. They don't protect their health. They don't respect themselves. And they like to see like a motivational post. They like to see like learning from other people who like have a better balance in their life. You know, and
Yeah,
if this
for
works
me
for
it
you,
helps.
yeah.
Well, maybe I'm having like a bad day and I see something for someone that I respect, of course, and he's putting out a motivational tweet. I said, so that shit actually works.
Yeah. No,
But
100% agree.
yeah, I want to ask you now about what do you feel about the new hires from CT stepping into new roles and the whole internal KL employees meta. I'm talking like Vo switching to from Magic Kitten to Avalanche, John Wang going to Kalshi, and a lot of other names that actually had big accounts and now they have key positions in big companies.
Um, I think it was time to be like bigger on this. I mean, it was always like this. Back in the days, it was more like in private deals, you know. Now it's more like more public. And I feel it's good. It's good to have like big guys and big companies, you know, leading the city, being like more transparent into the deals, you know, knowing where they work, instead of having like a KOL who has like 10,000 deals in the background, you know, and just like posting scams left and right.
And
Definitely
then,
better to have like,
Zach XBT comes with the list. Look, these are the
exactly,
scammers.
exactly. So yeah, I think it's positive. It's positive also for us who are like who are building our brands on CT, to find like jobs, you know, because the big companies, like when you compare it like to Web 2 and Web 3, like a big company in Web 2, they wants a lot of reference. You need you need to have studied in this field, you know, you need to be a senior, show like a lot of stuff. But in Web 3, you can work in the same in like a similar bigger company, which probably pays you even more than on Web 2. And all you gotta need is like your Twitter account, your brand, pretty much. And that's like an opportunity for everyone. This is huge, you know, like especially for people who are living in like countries where the salaries, the wages are like lower. Like for example, Star Platinum, you know, he told once in a tweet, he made like 500 euros a month in his country, and now he's making like probably like the 20x of it, you know, and even more. And this is like opportunities. You can change your life pretty much, you know. You can
Yeah,
change
but
your life. And
what people need to actually understand that it's that guy actually is very well researched, very well connected, is very fast, as you said, because like he probably, Aster started dumping today, right? And he just
yeah,
put out a banger thread that some crime is happening there. Everybody kind of knows, if you are in the space, that of course if something pumps like that, some crime is happening. But he put that banger thread, and look, here what everything is connected, and so
yeah, he's working hard. It's not an easy thing, you know. Like nobody said landing a big job in a crypto company and building a brand is going to be easy, you know. It's life changing. It's a big opportunity, but of course you're going to put a lot of work into it, and yeah, and stay there. Like I've met so many people during my time, you know, who were in a good position, want to build something, and then they just left, came back after a couple of months. It's not going to work like this. You got to be again consistent, you know, stay
yeah, you
there.
have to be in the trenches daily and
You
actually
have to be in the
improve
trenches
yourself
daily, and
daily.
you need to be terminally online too, and that's what people want to see from you.
Yeah.
And if you can make it for like a year two, and stay like this, and then build something up in the meantime, and of course, then you get like the opportunities.
You could say that the whole creator meta started with InfoFi this year when they started the yapping, the leaderboards. They started with Berachain. Now everybody has like a leaderboard and they are paying creators, but now big brands are also looking for creators to reward them. Base, Polygon, Starknet, Avalanche, everybody's doing this stuff right now. Do you think like this is just a phase, or we're actually gonna see the creator founder in every big company?
Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think it's not a phase, and it was like before InfoFi, you already had it. Like companies already gave grants out for like creators, but now it's become like more a trend and more into the focus. And I think it's gonna be like in the future too, and more evolve. Um, yeah. I don't think it's just a phase. Um, I think it's gonna stay, and more gonna jump into it.
So everybody should step it up and do the best content out there.
Yeah, if it's for you, 100%. I mean, I've met people in this space who don't like to be in the middle point, you know, don't like to do content, and you can make it here too, like without being a brand or without getting a job. I've met a lot of whales, you know, who have like 300 followers on X, and just made it in the trenches, airdrops, whatever. This is not the only way to make it in crypto, definitely. But for me, where I'm also like I'm not the best trader, honestly.
Yeah,
I
me
mean, I'm,
neither.
I'm
I'm still
trading.
doing it, but I'm not.
Oh, of course, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I made like good bucks too, but I don't think like I will make it like just out of trading.
Yeah, and
That's my brother.
yeah, from my point of view, and I actually put a tweet about this, is like creating content is like a 4D strategy. And why do I say that? Because I'm doing content and I'm talking with you, right? I'm we are sharing knowledge by talking together. We are putting this, we are building an audience. We can sell that audience if we want to, or just share the educational content. So it's a BD is sharing knowledge, is education, is building your personal brand, and actually people coming, hey, I want to hire you because look, you are doing a good job building an audience. So you only have up. This is the only up only strategy that I see working right now.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you with that part. And yeah, if you can manage it, and if you have skills in this field, then go on it. You know, that's like again, that's like a huge opportunity for people like us who like to create content, who have ideas. You know, who want to be like, who stay consistent in the space. It's definitely a better solution than finding a job here somewhere. You know, I mean, I was born in Germany. Salaries in Germany are not too bad, but it's also like super expensive there. Yet now I live in Greece. You know, salaries here is like completely disaster. So having like a Web3,
but the food is good and the weather is nice. So.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, it's easier for me to live like life here in Greece, you know, with like a job in Web3, than actually if I would work like in my profession here in Greece.
I actually met a guy at a conference once. I won't tell his name. Maybe he doesn't want to be doxxed. And he was saying, everybody's telling me, why don't you move to Dubai? Why don't you move to Singapore? He said, man, I'm from Pakistan. I live here. With the money I make in free, I'm a fucking king.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean. I mean, in Greece, it's pretty much the same. I mean, it's not like that bad as in Pakistan, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But it's still better than Singapore, where it's fucking people have college and need to take 2 jobs to just make it barely.
Exactly, and that's what a lot of people don't. And the other point is, I want to stay in my country too, and I'm willing to pay like the taxes here. It's not that bad that in America though. Like last time when he said like 55% on capital gains there, that's crazy. Greece capital gains are like 15%.
In Romania it's 10%. I'm from Romania.
10%, yeah, that's easy, you know. I'm willing to pay like 10-15% and live in my country where I feel like home, where I have my family. It's like easy to say, like everybody's like, oh, why don't you go to Dubai? You know, like, bro, what the fuck should I do in Dubai, bro? You know, like I don't know like anyone there. My family's here. I want to stay next to my family. I'm a guy. I love my family. You know, I couldn't see myself living alone somewhere. So yeah, that's what Thread Guy said too. You know, like people say, why don't you go to Dubai, bro? He likes America. You know, he's an American, and it's not always like, yeah.
Yeah, but Thread Guy really made it. I mean, the podcast that he's doing.
Of course, bro. He's a different level.
I love them. Yeah, I love them.
He's on the next level, and he stayed consistent too. Like I remember him 3-4 years ago. You know, he wasn't such a big account. He was a good account, but the last 4 years, he crushed it, man. He crushed it.
I want to pick your brain about something because I don't really know who to ask, but I think you're the kind of person I can ask this. So BlockHunters is basically a validator and media company, right? And I want to know, because you have experience in Web2 marketing and Web3, if you are designing a brand awareness strategy for a validator and media brand like BlockHunters, how would you approach it?
Yeah, that's a good question. So focusing on the I mean, you're already a media company and you're doing like podcasts, so I would focus on the podcasts. I would focus on like getting interesting guests on the cast, like really interesting guests, really interesting topics that people care about, and then work harder on the clipping. And I mean this. You can start with like getting clippers from others.
Clipping
from the space, you know.
Clippers. Yeah, I'm already in touch with Maki. You know Maki?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put me in.
I'm not familiar with him, but but that's like a really good thing. And then I'm not sure like how you have how you have the, the frame of the stream. Like I would start like branding the stream more, having like an overlay, like Thread Guy's doing this with stream. He has like his brand in the left. He has like every time people copying or clipping like your podcast, your brand should be there. People should see your brand. You can also have like something in the background, some sort of your branding, or like wearing a
Yeah,
cap
I
of
have
block.
something very simplistic like a Cosmos background and you have the logo in the right.
Exactly. That's important because people, every time you clip it, they need to see like your brand, and then yeah, just again go hard on this. And what Thread Guy also said on the streams, and that's why he even hired someone for his streams, is to find like these interesting people, because
Yeah, yeah,
people look the streams to get like the alpha, and yeah,
yeah.
that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and the people to actually have like charisma. I mean, I had Neil from Polygon, the podcast, and the dude has such good charisma and really knows his shit. And actually, he's like, I just started TikToking, but he has the most views. It's like 4K views. It really means a lot, the people to know their shit and to have charisma, because some of them, even if they are founders or CEOs, maybe they are a little bit dull. They don't have that energy, that positivity.
Yeah, that's important. And I mean, you guys are doing a great job already in this. Blockworks getting like more and more, like more people know this. Again, I would go hard on the clipping, and I would work with different people, with more people together.
Yeah, that's the next step, to actually do clipping campaigns, and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Because
Kingloui has done it really cool with the clipping campaigns. They hired like over 50 clippers, and they're paying them based on the views. So
yeah, it's CPM based.
yeah, exactly. So this is like a really cool concept, and this could work well, especially if you have like the alpha in the streams, because the clippers also are like looking for alphas.
Yeah.
That's where they get like the views from.
Yeah, because
So,
when I started doing this shit, how it is in the beginning. You don't have the greatest guests, but slowly, I started getting more and more guys. Like for example, I had Corey Kaplan from Dolomite. Corey Kaplan is also the CTO of Liberty Financial. So
yeah.
it's just like the snowball effect, building up the connections and actually getting more and more important guests for people to actually get the alpha.
Yeah, 100%. And then the other part is what I see like with the clippers, like in VCC, for example, a lot of clippers are doing the same mistake, of like clipping too much of the stream, or like a lot of times I do like the like this things nobody wants to hear, they want like straight, the first 2 seconds need to be the alpha, it need to be small, and it need to go like straight to the point, not like nobody wants to watch like this video and start like like, or with GM, bro, the moment I see like GM, I scroll down, like I'm not gonna look. We have a small attention span, in general, like our generations, so needs to be like straight to the point. The caption is also like super important. The
Yeah,
alpha
I saw how Jack does it. Basically, the
yeah,
caption
Jack
on
is
Twitter.
the best example.
Yeah, to do it on YouTube and actually put the links in the reply comment, featuring. That's how I started doing. Also, we also have a sponsor, Semanticlayer, so I put that also, because it actually turns out a new algorithm. It doesn't really allow for you to have more than 2 tags. So ideally, is to have no tags in the first comment.
Yeah, exactly. And he gets also straight to the point, also in this caption. People read the caption, they already see like what's going on there, and then you can watch it again. So yeah, this is really important, and this is what I realized in my videos too. Like caption is one of the most important thing to have.
From a more professional approach of landing a new job, because people really grind a lot to get new jobs in Web3 and you don't really have a playbook. What would you feel is the main takeaways from you working at Monad and any other jobs that you had in Web3?
Can you repeat the question again? Then
What are your takeaways from working at Monad or any other job that you had in Web3?
um, I mean, in terms of landing a job, or like working in the company, I don't. What do you mean exactly?
I mean, how do you actually land a role? And then what are your takeaways from working? I mean, what's the most interesting stuff there?
Um, yeah, I mean, what helps a lot is before landing in the job is to get like a network, because most of the time I landed the jobs was like, except of Monad now, but the other jobs I landed was pretty much connected from one guy to another. Like it's hard for people to call DM, especially if you don't know these guys, because you get like 10,000 of cold DMs every day, like especially founders. So it's good to have like a network, to be like already connected to people who help for hiring. In Monad, in the case, to be like with the Monad team connected, and and get like connected to someone where you want to work. This is from my experience and what I've seen like with many other people too. It's easier for them to get connected, jump then in a call with the founder, and then from there it's like it's your part.
And you can start by doing content in the ecosystem, right? So that's how people notice you.
Exactly. That's one thing works with another. It's like a cycle thing. But the most interesting part is, of course, building like something from ground up, and have like founders who are like really smart, who come like who have like crazy backgrounds, learn new things from them, be like in chats with them, And one other part I really enjoyed working in Web3 is like in real life, connecting with people on events. That's the best thing, because I've met like people from all around the world, like people working in Apple and Meta, and Google, like people you never meet like in real life, especially in countries like in Europe, for example, Greece, Romania, wherever. It's like way harder to connect to these people than in Web3, and this is like one of the most interesting part. And building like something from ground up, like building an actual company with like a vision behind this, and bring the vision to the people. That's like really cool. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, it's wonderful. I see sometimes I do this podcast with people in the US and they have like this US culture. They talk about NFL that we don't have in Europe, as we are with the soccer, the football. So it's crazy, you talk with these people. It's amazing.
It's amazing, yeah. And you learn like so much from them and from the cultures too, like I'm like, I can go like everywhere I want, like in every place on earth, and I have like friends or like people I know, and traveling with this makes also more fun. Like we went to Thailand for the event, and then you meet like with locals there, they show you like places you would never see in your life, and you learn things from them, what they do. It's really interesting and opens like your mind a lot. And this is cool.
before you wrap this up, brother, and thanks a lot again for jumping in. What can we expect next from the king himself?
One alpha. I'm gonna jump into streaming. You're gonna see more streams from me. I'm building a cool concept with this. Gonna be a lot of fun, and you're gonna see way more videos, and yeah, more fun stuff. I'm gonna work hard on the video content. Yeah, this is the thing.
For sure, and I'm really excited to see what comes next. And one more question before we actually wrap this up, because I really want to know else should I interview from the Monad ecosystem. So I had Keone IRL, I had Danny IRL, but it was something very short, like 10 minutes. Who else should I focus more from the ecosystem? Who are the cool guys that should go after and do some cool Monad stuff?
Fitz is a really cool guy. I would definitely recommend Fitz. Parine is also really interesting. He's like really technical.
I don't know. Fitz I know. I don't know Parine.
But I can send you his Telegram. And if you can get intern would be like huge.
Oh yeah, that would be huge. That would be
huge. Karma is also really interesting, and I think she would also like to join.
Kunal maybe. I know he's kind
Kunal
of new.
is also really interesting. I mean, Monad team is huge, and there are a lot of interesting characters in there. So yeah, these are some of my calls.
Yeah, thanks a bunch, brother. Maybe I'll hit you up. Maybe you can do a connect, because you're way better connected than me in the Monad ecosystem. I mean, basically everybody knows.
Yeah, sure, man.
Kingloui in the Monad ecosystem. Oh, it just rocked.
Yeah, I think we rocked. But
yeah, now it works. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot for having me here.
Thanks, man. I'll send you all the clippings that I do, because I'm gonna focus more on clippings. I'm gonna do the whole stuff as well, but more focus on clippings. So I'll send you everything.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate you a lot, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Have a great one.
Have a great one. Bye-bye.